Assalamualaikum Doktor. Our group Cindy, Yusti, me, Abang Hisham, and Muhammad Najib will present topic 14, identify and estimate the requirements and the cost of the site safety and health on construction site. The Occupational Safety and Health Act, which is known as OSHA, is not a new law in the construction industry. The Occupational Safety and Health Act in Malaysia is a law that establishes legal framework to ensure the safety, health, and welfare of all Malaysian workers, as well as to protect others from risk to their safety or health arising from their work activities. It was passed by the Malaysian Parliament on 24 February 1994. OSHA has developed the guidelines for managing the voluntary protection program in order to urge companies to do more than merely follow the rules when it comes to preventing workplace injuries and disease. However, where the OSHA consequence at the construction site, this is frequently an issue. One of the office's key responsibility to comply with OSHA safety regulation. Aside from that, several parties are involved in implementing OSHA standard at construction site. Cooperation among parties is critical to ensuring the efficiency of OSHA implementation. For the safety officer, this is a difficult task. The issue don't come from OSHA regulation. Nonetheless, there are numerous factors that influence the consequence of OSHA rules as a difficult undertaking. Only the safety officer is aware of this element. Malaysian construction industry has been rapidly expanding and is now of the country's most important source of revenue. Despite the fact that various safety laws and legislation are in place, it is nevertheless regarded a risky employment because the frequency of accidents and fatalities is alarmingly high. Failure to comply with law and legislation can put the construction industry's safety standard in jeopardy, resulting in project losses, delay or cancellation. In order to prevent accident cases and restore a high standard for the construction business, it is necessary for a contractor to follow all regulation and legislation. There will be a cost associated with meeting safety criteria. The study gathered 20 main aspects of safety and health standard in building site, which are divided into 311 subparts. The requirements were derived from a true examination of OSHA of 1994, the Factory and Machinery FMA of 1967, building operation of work engineering construction regulation in 1986, as well as review and interview with safety and health officers. The concept and procedure for creating and sustaining a safety and health program for the entire construction organization are presented in this OSHA practice. It is an acceptable framework for addressing safety and health issues on a variety construction job site to responsible employers, workers, and workers' representatives. They can be utilized by any construction company or job site, but small and medium-sized contractors will find them very useful. They also contain advice tailored to general contractors, staffing agency, and multi-employer work circumstances. OSHA acknowledged that there are many types of construction sites, both small and large. Some are short-term, while others may take years to complete. Some sites have often changing conditions, while others have less frequently changing variables. This is OSH management system model. The benefit of implementing safety and health in construction industry: improvement in production and quality, better employee morale, improved employee recruiting and retention, a more favorable image and reputation among customers, suppliers, and the community. Identify and control hazard during construction. The cost of the site safety and health in construction industry. Majority of contractors had occupational health and safety management system in place, but they were taking different approach for some aspect of the implementation. Most of the contractors recorded work-related accidents, but a few for ill health and included basic elements like accident reporting system, risk assessment, and written health and safety policy, but very few of them make performance measurement. Cost implication is still the biggest barrier to implement formal OHSMS and legal obligation because main motivation for contractor to implement OHSMS. Government agency were the main source to seek advice about OHS management besides safety consultant or safety officer. The cost of client varies from minimum 0.15% to 1.08% with average of 0.41% from project value. Next, will be presented by Ms. D.
Okay, my part is safety environment. Assalamualaikum Dr. In Malaysia, basically there are 3 regulation act to govern the OHS of work in the construction industry to show the comprehensive provision for OSH standard and practice, namely the Department of Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. Safety management is a strategy for controlling on-site safety, approach, procedure, and identify safety practice in construction development. The Construction Design and Management, which is CDM, Regulation 1994 state the provision of minimum safety and health requirement at construction site are based as follow. Number one is safety is to be considered efficiently throughout the project life cycle. All individuals who distribute to the safety and health of a project include proper planning and coordinate must be undertaken from the start of the project. Provision of safety and health is to be inside the control of capable person. Communication and the sharing of information between all parties must be included. And the last is a formal record of safety information for future utilized must be made. Okay, the next topic I will pass to Cindy.
Good afternoon, Doctor. My talk will be Site Safety Supervisor and Safety and Health Performance Indicator. According to the Regulation 25, one of the factories and machineries, building operation and works of engineering construction, Safety Regulation 1986, BOWEC, the contractor should hire a site supervisor for the safety of monitoring of construction operation on the site. Their responsibilities inspect and rectify any unsafe condition on construction site, correcting any unsafe practices, checking of subcontractors' work to ensure compliance with the Act and the regulation made thereunder complied with, and liaise with contractor safety supervisors appointed under Regulation 26 with respect to safety of work undertaken by subcontractor. Site safety supervisor should be qualified to fulfill all the tasks and completed all the site safety supervisor course taught by DOSH, that is the Department of Occupational Safety and Health. The Occupational Safety and Health Performance Indicator Officer, the responsibility is to assist employers in meeting their legal obligation, OSHA, and to maintain the compliance and encourage safety works practices. The Safety and Health Officer also should be expert in OSH regulations, occupational risk assessment, preparing of monitoring the effectiveness of control measures, encouraging workers' participation, and continuously improving to ensure sustained compliance to OSH law. The difference between site safety supervisor and safety health officer. The site safety supervisor appointed by the principal contractor, and it will assist the principal contractor in meeting the requirements of the FMA and any regulation promulgated thereunder, as well as promoting safe work practices on the job site in general, while the Safety Health Officer (SHO) is to aids the occupier employer in complying with OSHA obligation and any regulation promulgated thereafter, as well as promoting safe work practices at the workplace, and normally it is appointed by the occupier or employer. The next will be presented by Najib.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor. Okay, this is the literature review. Okay, the construction sector is the first place in terms of death rate in developing country. In many studies, it is expressed that the construction sector is one of the most risk sector, and when comparing with the other sector, the worker of construction sector face the risk of death 3 times and injury 2 times more. The most common incident types such as falling object, smashing object, landslide, collapsing building, electric shock, accident in construction machine, organ trapping by machine, and workbench traffic accident in construction site respectively. This study was mainly focusing on the responsibility of the safety requirement and the cost in the relation to safety practice at construction site. Okay, for the application based on case study, we are selecting one of project located at Sarawak. The title of the project is Supply, Deliver and Installation, Testing and Commissioning of Sares Phase 4 Solar Power Project in Ulu Tinjam, Miri, Sarawak. This is the study required to do some footsteps and in order to achieve the objective aim. First, to identify the approach taken by the contractor in order to know the requirement of the safety and health management system within their organization. And B, to estimate the cost of the site safety, health and compliance, the OSH management system. Okay, this is the report that prepared by Shofi Sinyam Berhad to the client Sarawak Energy Berhad. You can see the HSC lagging indicator, number 2 HSC leading indicator, number 3 HSC site performance, and number 4 site photo. This is the lagging indicator. And then number 2 is project SSC plan status. Number 3 is HSC site performance. And then there is some activity photo at the site, mean they conduct the toolbox meeting and site briefing before they start their work. This is some example for the toolbox meeting, I mean the checklist. This is the list of workers before they start the work. They have to register, then double check the green card and everything. This is the checklist for the safety. I mean the safety boot, the safety shoe, then the safety helmet, then the vest. This is the example that they submit to client. All this report must be submitted monthly as required in the contract. Because this is the rural area, so there is no representative client to be at the site. The list prepared by the HSO and helped by the Triple S at the site for the record. Based on this summary, since this project is below 20 million, the requirement in the tender is to put the site safety supervisor, mean Triple S, at the site. Okay, this is the some requirement that requested by the client. First item is the safety signboard for the 3 sites at the Long Sobeng, Long Tembangan, and Long Selapun. Number 2, the client instructed to allocate the first aid kit at every site. Number 3, they have to prepare the complete personal protection equipment like safety helmet and safety shoe to the visitor who come to the site. So this applied for 3 sites also. And then number 4 is the monthly site safety report and picture need to be submitted to the client, which is Sarawak Energy Berhad monthly. Then number 5 is a site safety supervisor with Triple S course, which is it's around 3,500 monthly in Sarawak. Then it will cost around 28,000 for the 8-month duration project. Then the total for the safety and requirement for this project is estimately 63,000. I think that's all for ours. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor.